Recording. Да, здравствуйте всем, кто присоединился. Мы сегодня поговорим про новую фабрику в нашем портфеле. Это компания TOOY, итальянский производитель. 100% сделано, как говорится, in-house на фабрике. И сегодня экспорт-менеджер Мартин его расскажет нам об особенностях. So, Martin, please start and make some pauses to let me translate.
Okay. First, I would like to introduce Samantha, who is working with us, and we are really happy to have her, even for the fact that she speaks Russian. So
Добрый день. Добрый день. Меня зовут Саманта. Я изучаю русский язык. Я изучалась в университете и это все. Я работаю здесь на 1 год.
Okay.
Это все.
Браво!
Это трудный язык. Русский это трудный. Я изучаю, но это трудный язык.
So, and unfortunately, due to the COVID, we need to wear the masks. So this is why we will alternate maybe wearing them, because it would be quite difficult to talk with the mask on. So yeah, thanks that you're here. Thanks for giving us the time to present our products. As Roman already said, we are an Italian manufacturer of decorative indoor lighting. And I will show you now some of the samples, some of the items, starting maybe directly with our collection Macau, which in our opinion suits very well for hotel halls or even restaurants. And we do offer this lamp with 2 different shades. So you can get or the white fabric shade, or you can get a beige one. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, which then has a black net on top of it, which makes it really interesting due to these 2 layers.
Да, мы начинаем сразу с коллекции, чтобы не тратить зря время. Начинаем с коллекции Макао, и я как раз перед началом просил Мартина сделать на этом акцент. Доступны 2 абажура, это белая ткань и бежевая ткань с черной сеткой. Это реально очень здорово смотрится вживую, да, поэтому каталог этого не отображает, поэтому просили хотя бы в камеру показать, как это выглядит. Окей?
Okay, so then we come to our 100% bestseller, which is the Nabila Collection. And the very particular aspect of Nabila is the glass. As you can see, it's a double glass in 1 piece. So inside there's this white ball, and outside there's a normal transparent glass. And you can get the Nabila or with this glass, or you can get the Nabila with the smoked glass. So the inside is always the same, but outside this one then is smoked. And it's very easy to mount, because Nabila normally has these brackets, has the G9 socket with the G9 bulb. And all you need to do then is just take the glass and screw it onto the socket. So this is how the Nabila works.
Да, один из наших бестселлеров Nabila – это такое двойное стекло. Внутри это матовое стекло, снаружи есть 2 варианта. Либо прозрачное, либо фуме. Также в стекле внутри располагается небольшое отверстие для отвода тепла. Could you please show the hole for the heating? In the plafond.
No, sorry?
Could you please show the hole inside the plafond to reduce the heat? To show the engineering
yes,
part.
Exactly, yes. I was going to continue then with Nabila. It's just if you have a close look at the glass, yeah, exactly. Now you can see there's a hole inside, and this one is absolutely needed for the heat dissipation. Because we all know when the bulb heats up, the air tends to grow a little bit, so we need this hole just for the heat dissipation. And sometimes on the outer glass even there is a small imperfection. Yeah, here you can see it. There. And even this one is just very normal due to the blowing process. When they take off then this can happen. So it's absolutely normal. Fortunately, it's always on the downside. So once you mount it, you don't see it anymore.
And could you please turn on the Fume version?
Of course I can. So once they're switched on, you don't really see the difference. The difference is more when it's turned off.
Even when turn on, I see. I mean, it's pretty nice.
A little bit, but it's not that much of a difference.
And I mean, which bulbs we can use? Only LED G9, or we can even make retrofit G9 40 watts.
The problem is the heat with this glass, and I don't know any halogen G9 bulb with 10 watt. The lowest that I know is 18 watt, and that's too strong already. It's getting too hot inside.
I see. Да, но для многих коллекций, как, собственно, и для коллекции Nabila, TOOY используют цоколь G9, и все-таки рекомендуют использовать светодиодные лампочки, потому что мощность, скажем, галогенных минимум, как правило, 20 ватт, 25 ватт, а для данного плафона тепло это критично, и 10 ватт это максимум. Okay, thank you.
Okay, and just one thing maybe about the chandeliers. The chandelier is the big one, the 10, the 9, the 12, and the 16. They're mounted to the ceiling with a stem. So it's not a cable coming down, it's a stem. And we sell these lamps with a kit, with a set of 3 stems for 3 different heights. And you can see in the catalog and in the price list, the serial height that you can achieve with these 3 stems. But there is no problem at all to make it tailor-made. So if you need this one 6 meters high or 4 meters high or whatever, we can easily make it custom for you.
So how do you usually ship this? I mean, basically I have 3 stamps, right? In a box. And they are, I mean, different to use just one, or they are the same and I have to connect them one by one?
No, they are not connected between each other. It's or 30 or 60 or 90 centimeters. But if you need something 6 meters long, then we prepare stems up to 1.50 meters, because we can place those on a Euro pallet and then they are interconnectable.
Если мы говорим про люстры, I mean, chandeliers, I think not only Nabila, more or less the same system is also for Osman, right?
Exactly.
Для многих люстр компания TOOY использует не кабель, да, а люстра крепится все не кабель, не цепь, а люстра крепится на жесткой трубке. В комплекте, как правило, идут 3 трубки 30, 60 и 90 сантиметров. На месте вы можете выбрать, какую именно использовать, но нет никакой проблемы заказать трубку под вашу длину, можно до 1,5 метров использовать трубки одним куском, да, и дальше их можно, в принципе, соединять между собой. Okay?
Okay. The next collection is Muse, and Muse is very similar to Nabila. It's just that in this case, you do have the cone. You have the metal cone, which outside normally is black, and the inside then is brass or is copper. And even on this one, you have the G9 socket, you place the bulb, and then you take the exact same glass, because we are so happy about this glass, because it's so special. And then it's the exact same system. You just fit it in like this. And this is how the Muse collection works. Obviously, if you would like to have it all copper or all brass, it's possible. So, you know, the serial product is like this, but if you would like to have it gold or copper even outside, we can do this as we can adjust many things. having the advantage of being a manufacturer.
Коллекция Muse имеет общий плафон с коллекцией Nabila. Это черный внутри и латунь, либо медь. Черный снаружи и латунь, либо медь изнутри отделка. Также цоколь G9. Мартин показал, как это выглядит, когда соединяется. И я сейчас еще спрошу... и также он сказал, что если вы хотите сделать полностью латунный или полностью медный светильник, это тоже возможно. Сейчас я еще спрошу по поводу отделки. So Martin, and here for Muse, is it the finish? I mean, copper and brass. Is it the finish, or it's a natural brass and copper?
Natural. The brass is natural and then gets brushed. The copper is galvanized.
В плане отделок латунь, это натуральная латунь брошированная, медь это гальваника. Okay.
Okay, next collection I would just to show you for one particular reason. It's the Philippa. It's the suspension of Philippa, but you can get it. I hope you can see it in leather. So that's the leather version, which is even really nice to touch it. I know you never touch your lamps, but this is really fantastic. And you won't believe what glass we use on this one. Let me show you. It's even here the exact same glass. So you mount this, and this is then how the Philippa looks like once the glass is mounted. Absolutely interesting. And there is a downlight. So this one is having, the bulb inside, and then the downlight going down with a fixed LED.
GU10 from the downside. GU10.
No, sorry.
From the downlight is GU10.
No, it's a fixed LED plate. It's fixed. It's not interchangeable. But it's dimmable. It's dimmable via face cut.
Да, коллекция Philip может быть выполнена в металле или может быть выполнена в коже, как показал Мартин. Это so it's dark blue from outside and the brown from inside. Is it possible to change the color of the leather?
It's theoretically possible. The only problem is, to be honest, if you tell me dark red, there are around 50 shades of dark red. So the only thing is then we would need maybe to send some samples back and forth until we find the exact right color that your client needs. But yes, theoretically, it's possible.
And what is, let's say, the minimum quantity of Philippa to change the leather color?
I'm sorry, I have no experience on this because it never happened. I know that our manufacturer is, for him, it's possible to change the color because they make poltrone sofa. No, poltrona frau. You see, they have all kinds of leather colors. It's just it never happened before.
So you have the same supplier like as a poltrona frau, right?
Exactly. Perfect. That's it, which is here in a village nearby.
Да, собственно, Мартин сказал о том, что поставщик кожи для данного светильника тот же самый, который поставляет кожу для полтрона фрау. Цвет, который представлен в каталоге, это темно-синий с внешней стороны и бежевый, такой коричневый с внутренней. Теоретически можно изменить цвет кожи по запросу, но пока мы не готовы ответить минимальное количество светильников или наценку за такое изменение, но в теории это возможно. Светильник оснащен все тем же плафоном для рассеянного света сверху, да, как и две предыдущие коллекции. Снизу это направленный свет, LED, да, плата, которая может быть демирована по фазе.
Okay. Next collection is Molly. Molly is interesting for one fact. You can have 25 combinations of the color. So we offer 5 different colors, and you choose for the dome and for the ring which one you want. That makes it quite interesting. Even if we have, you know, the Molly, for example, the 26, which is a chandelier composed by 6 single suspension lamps. And then, you know, you just combine them however you want. And if you take the table lamp, for example, or the floor lamp, then there's even the possibility to adjust the direction of the uplight. And on the downside, I don't know if you can see, no, I don't think so. The plate underneath is
Microprismatic
for a soft light diffusion. Yeah, that's Molly. There's a fixed LED plate inside, 2700 Kelvin, and if you want, then yes, you can get it even dimmable, you know, on the switch. We can mount a dimmer. I think that's it for Molly, except the fact that here, obviously, you know, we have the 26 with the 6 lamps, but we can realize everything, or on one big canopy, or with the spider system, you know, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. There are many possibilities to personalize the collection.
Could you please repeat how many colors?
It's 5 colors, which ends up in 25 combinations.
Да, коллекция Молли, двухцветное сочетание, да, отдельно купола и отдельно кольца, 5 цветов, которые вы можете сочетать как угодно. И есть большие возможности для кастомизации, то есть это может быть как стандартная люстра, так и такие системы, да, при которых вы развешиваете какое-то количество плафонов по комнате. Это тоже можно сделать. Okay?
Okay, next up there is Léger. There is not much to say about Léger, so I don't even have one here. You know, it's this hanging lamp with the big glass balls, or in white, or in smoke. Lily, not even. Excalibur. Excalibur is quite interesting. I have one here, which is so heavy. Okay, that's Excalibur, you know, the famous sword. And I don't know if you see it, it's massive. It's just massive. I don't know, but this thing is at least 5 kilo. There are these massive brass plates, real brass, the metal body, then the Pyrex crystals on top and on bottom. So the light is 80% downlight, but there's around 20% of light anyhow going up to. To saw it. It's interesting. It's really a very decorative light.
Коллекция Excalibur. Could you please hold it? And
no, I can't. It's too heavy.
Да, коллекция Excalibur. Это латунь в сочетании с черным цветом и стекло сверху и снизу, 20% света вверх и 80% света вниз. Есть большая линейка, люстры, бра. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and I was just looking if we have one here hanging, but not so. Okay, and yes, now we come to 2 news from the last edition of Salone del Mobile Euroluce, which is Osman. Osman is really an interesting series. I do have one here, even this one is quite heavy, which is the table lamp with the 4 brackets. So it's a solid metal structure coated in black, and then you have the glass screwed on top. I will just show you even here how the system works. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, you can. You see, there's the bulb. And even here, the glass is 2 glasses in one. So inside there is this white one, and outside there's the smoked one, which can just get screwed in. Don't look at this bulb. that's too short. That's not our serial bulb, because you can order the bulbs even from us if you want, but the big advantage of our bulbs is they are that long. So they're inside the glass, they nearly get until the bottom of the glass, so you have the whole cylinder homogeneously illuminated. Makes a very, very nice warm light. On top there's the brass cap. Okay.
Да, коллекция Осман, интересная коллекция, также есть люстры, настольные лампы, торшеры. У нас, кстати, сейчас в производстве находится для нас, для нашего шоу-рума, большой торшер, по-моему, также на 5 плафонов. Плафоны – это также двойное стекло, внутри это всегда матовое стекло, снаружи это прозрачное, либо фуме, да, дымчатое стекло. Е14 цоколь, та лампа, которую он сейчас показывал, это не самый лучший вариант для данного светильника. Он говорит, что через них можно заказать также светодиодные Е14 лампы, которые по длине будут примерно равняться вот внутреннему плафону, и за счет этого будет более равномерная заливка этого плафона. Вот, поэтому при заказе на фабрике также можно будет заказать такие лампочки. Как и на большинстве светильников у TOOY латунь здесь натуральная. То есть это не покраска, это не отделка, это именно натуральная брошированная латунь. Окей?
Okay. And last but not least, I will show you the Gordon, which even this one was one of the last collections that we presented, which is made out of a metal cone. So it's just this metal cone with the plate underneath to hide the bulb inside. And even here you can turn the cone, which I can't, you know, I can't hold it now with my hand. No, I can. And here for the wall lamps, we have two different systems. We have this one, which is very thin. If you have the possibility to connect everything, or behind the plasterboard, or a wooden wall, you know, or inside the wall, or we do have the normal canopy, which is then 3 centimeters height, to mount it on top of the wall, or as in this case, nearly inside of the wall, which even makes it quite interesting.
Is it black chrome?
This one is black chrome, yes, exactly.
Ну, такая интересная коллекция. Мартин говорит о том, что есть два варианта оснований. Вот такое плоское, если у вас есть возможность сделать соединение где-то за гипсом, да, я имею в виду соединение проводов, либо есть обычная стандартная база, где ее толщина позволяет сделать все соединения. На самом деле у нас тоже есть что показать. Да. Собственно говоря, та же самая лампа, но в настольном исполнении и в латуни. Есть, кстати говоря, да, большая линейка. Это и люстры, и настольные лампы, и бра, как показал Мартин. И также есть интересные бра на длинной ножке, когда вы можете, в принципе, использовать ее как такую читалку. Вот. И, опять же, очень интересные отделки. Помимо латуни, которую я показал, вот, черный хром такая достаточно редкая интересная отделка. Окей?
Okay, that's it from my side. The big news this year then will be the Nastro collection, which we're about to present officially in May. And in May, we will even present our new catalog toy. So there will be the new catalog 2021, which at the moment we are shooting the very last pictures to then start to print this new edition. And we are really happy to present it, that we are able to present it even after last year, which for sure was difficult for many companies, difficult for all of us. But anyhow, yeah, we're proud and happy that we will have a new catalog, we will have new collections. And hopefully from next year on, then there will be new trading exhibitions like the Light and Building, where we will be present again to show all our lamps to you.
Yeah. Do you have an idea when you will have the sample for Nastro?
I'm so sorry that I only can tell you in May. I can't tell you precisely, you know, the 7th of May or the 13th of May. I'm quite sure in the first half of May, because I saw the products already, and the beta testing is all finished and no technical problems. And so, yes, I'm quite sure within the next 2 weeks, we should be possible to ship the first lamps, really, you know, not prototypes, but really the finished product.
Yeah, nice. Да, но, собственно, Мартин упомянул о том, что буквально в мае выйдет новая коллекция Nastro. Сейчас ее можно увидеть на сайте TOOY.it. Вот, ну, в мае мы уже получим живой образец, который можно будет посмотреть, пока только картинки. Также достаточно скоро выйдет новый каталог. And so, do you know something about Salone del Mobile in September, which was confirmed, but do you have any update?
I have no official news. I just unofficially participated in a phone call, and 99% it will be cancelled, which is normal. I mean, it's quite normal, because how many people could they let into one booth, for example? How many could they let into one hall? You know, I think, I mean, I was sure from the beginning of the year that it would be impossible, but from what I heard, quite sure that they will cancel it officially soon.
Ну, мы, собственно, говорим, да, о салоне, который предварительно подтвердили на сентябрь. Ну, вот Мартин говорит, что пока не официально, но с очень большой вероятностью он все-таки будет отменен, потому что ситуация, да, не улучшается, и остается много вопросов, сколько людей можно будет запустить на стенд, как все это будет организовано. Скорее всего, все-таки и салоне в сентябре не состоится. And you also mentioned about lighting building. Any news about it, or just, I mean,
we already pre-ordered our booth, and even, you know, if you look at the timeline now of the back signs and everything, by March of next year, the COVID situation should be under control, because whoever wants to be vaccinated will be vaccinated by that day, and maybe, you know, the virus still exists, but it won't be as deadly anymore as it is at the moment. So I'm quite sure that there shouldn't be problems for March next year.
Ну и, соответственно, на март следующего года мы очень надеемся, что Lighting Building все-таки состоится. Мы в основном пробежались по основным коллекциям. Если у вас есть какие-то вопросы, пишите, пожалуйста, в чат, либо можете включить микрофон и задать вопрос на английском, либо на русском, я переведу. Мы буквально там еще 2-3 минуты будем тогда оставаться в эфире и ждать ваших вопросов. So I just told that if somebody have any questions, we are ready to answer through chat or through voice. We will be here for 2-3 minutes just to answer if somebody have questions, or if not. Actually, the main part is finished. So thank you. You was pretty fast. Everything was delivered, I think. So.
Me too. I think obviously I could talk for hours about every single collection, how it was born, and how we developed it, and how it grew up, and where we. But I mean, I showed them, and as you said, now if someone has questions, we are here to answer. You know the products, even you can answer. Then if not, there's Samantha here who will be happy to answer all of you. So.
Yeah, we just have a comment that quite nice collection.
Thank you.
So I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you very much for your time. Да, сейчас мы кинем ссылку на сайт. Одну секундочку.
Yeah, thank you, Roman, for organizing this, for giving us the possibility to show the items.
Okay, thank you, Martin. Thank you for your time. We'll probably talk soon.
Yeah, I think so. Always
Okay.
a pleasure to see you, you know. Okay.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. See you next time.
Спасибо
Bye-bye.
спасибо всем, кто поучаствовал. Пока-пока.